I know one way you can stay cool this summer.
Yeah, heading up the hill, so to speak.
Exactly.
Of course, we're talking about Flagstaff. It's a gorgeous place to visit really any time of the year, but especially right now as the temperatures are climbing.
Lots to do, lots to see. Daryl found out the hard way. He got to go up there. A town that is known for its festivals, and one this month, the Heritage Festival.
The Heritage Festival is a celebration of art and culture that the Museum of Northern Arizona hosts every June. It provides an outlet for artists such as myself and others that will show their work here in the beautiful surroundings of the Museum of Northern Arizona. There will be plenty of art such as pottery, paintings, printmaking, photography, jewelry, and there will be live performances and food. The Museum of Northern Arizona has beautiful campus. We're right next to the San Francisco Peaks, which is one of our sacred mountains here. So visitors can expect to see a lot of really good art, a lot of really good performances, and be able to take in the cool weather of Flagstaff.
The Heritage Festival at M&A is our premier festival, a signature program of M&A. The festival celebrates art and culture of the indigenous peoples of the Colorado Plateau. So you will see everything from jewelry to 2D art to kachina dolls to basketry and pottery. There will be nearly 100 artists who will be participating in the art market. So you can see demonstrations of artists making their work. In addition to the art market, there are traditional dances and music throughout the days on Saturday and Sunday.
And Jonah, let's just talk a little bit about the evolution of this festival from where it was and where it is today.
Okay, the Heritage Festival is really unique because it started from a series of art shows that highlighted certain tribes in the Four Corners area, most notably the Yuzuni, Hopi, and Navajo tribes. So each year there would be a separate art show for those tribes, but after COVID, we decided that it would be more, I guess, productive for us to the museum to highlight all the different tribes in the Four Corners area. So I brought a couple of items to show. Here is a piece of my process. I do a form of casting, jewelry casting called tufa casting, which is a pretty old process in this area involving volcanic ash that's been fossilized. So what I do is you carve a design into the stone, and once the design's carved, you would have another stone that's put together. Then once you melt silver, you pour it in there, and what you get is a cast piece like this. Here is another piece of art that I've created. This is a bolo tie, which is basically a piece of cowboy art, you know. So this piece is made in the cuttlebone casting process, which is a super ancient process that was done by the ancient Greeks, 5 BC. Since it's been around for a long time, and it's very, very unique. You have this really cool texture in here that's produced from the cuttlebone cartilage. So you can get very creative with pieces like this. And this piece here tells a little bit of a Hopi story called Sitalpalva, which is the flowery world. So in the Hopi culture, there's a story where there's another world that has everything beautiful in it. And they say that's where all our creativity, all our imagination comes from.
We invite people from all across Arizona to come up to Flagstaff this summer to see M&A, to come to the festival, enjoy our cooler temperatures and our even cooler vibes.
You know, Phoenix is a very young city.
Yeah.
If you compare it to like Boston or something like that.
Right.
But our state, the history is so rich going back
Absolutely.
thousands and thousands of years. So really cool to see that stuff.
And you know, up in Flagstaff, that is just one of the many festivals that they have up there. Flagstaff, I mean, they know that it is really hot down here. They take full advantage of that. But you know, there's so many also too, just great restaurants and bars and shops to check out in Flagstaff. Do you have a favorite?
Oh gosh, there's so many great breweries.
Yes.
Mother Road Brewery.
That's my all-time favorite.
Beaver Street Brewery.
Yeah.
There's a brew and an E.
Yeah.
You know, I'm there.
There's also another great breakfast place. It's called the Toasted Owl. Have you heard of that
Toasted
place?
Owl Cafe. That's an awesome spot.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
There used to be a spot called Buster's. I think it's
Buster's.
still open, and they had a thing called a Belt Buster.
Okay.
And it was a burger
Oh, Lord.
literally the size of a hubcap, and then my brother ate the burger,
Shut
and
up.
you got like an award, or I don't know what you got, but if you ate the belt buster, it was
Yeah?
a big deal.
Wow.
And I remember as a kid him doing it. So.
That's impressive.
He hasn't eaten since. That was like 30 years ago.
By the way, right next door to Mother Road Brewing is Piscicletta.
Piscicletta, yes.
Yes.
That's another famous
Wait, you
famous spot.
Go get a piece of pizza there, and
wow.
then walk over next door, grab a Mother Road beer.
Why are we doing the show here? What are
That's
we,
a
like,
great
we should really be
What
road
are we
tripping.
doing? You're the one who knows that we should be up
Yeah.